Watching News Now from Fox. We have been in the state of Texas a lot this morning here, and that is because of the weather that they are currently experiencing. But now we're going to head on over to Los Angeles, California, where Fox's William La Jeunesse is joining us live this morning to talk about how the recall effort for California Governor Gavin Newsom, it has reached a milestone. Good morning, William. How are you?
Good morning, Pilar. So indeed, the recall campaign, if you will, has gathered 1.5 million signatures, which is what they need by mid-March, but they really need to collect about 2 million total because some of those are going to be thrown out. Last week, the campaign got what it needed most, which is money, about 400 grand from the state and national GOP. So that hard part is going to be, however, winning. You know, in California, only 25% of voters are Republican. And despite that infamous dinner at the French Laundry, 54% of voters still approve of Governor Newsom's job performance. And finally, major Democrats remain united behind him, going to local photo ops, saying great things, largely overlooking a lot of the problems in the state that many hold him responsible for: the homeless population, the lockdowns that put many businesses out of business, and a crime rate that continues to increase as they release thousands of inmates because of COVID. And of course, California is a sanctuary state. Pilar?
Yeah. Absolutely. So now the Secretary of State's office needs to process the signatures and determine if they are valid. If a special election is triggered, when might it happen?
Probably June or July. So March 17th is a deadline, and then they have 60 to 80 days to certify that and then call for a new election. Now remember, this is kind of confusing because voters are going to get two questions, right? So on the same day, number recall, up or down, and if a majority say yes, then that second vote that they'll be voting on becomes relevant. And that's the candidate with the most votes wins. He becomes governor 10 days later, but possibly on that first question, if they say no to the recall, then Governor Newsom remains governor for another 1.5 years.
William, we here at News Now from Fox, we've been trying to reach out to California Governor Gavin Newsom's office, and they've been pretty mute about this all. Why do you think that is?
Why is it? They want to continue to govern. They don't want to give this thing any more fuel to the fire, if you will. He's going around the state, going to these vaccine sites with the mayor of San Diego, the mayor of Oakland. It's a photo op, generally very friendly local media. And he has been very dismissive, as you said, towards the whole recall, trying to marginalize them as a far right-wing extremists. But with 1.5 million signatures, that's kind of been dismissed, if you will, as being irrelevant or non-factual in terms of trying to say that who's behind this, that it's real energy right now, and now they've got the money. There's basically two Republican candidates vying for the top spot in that second election, if you will. The former mayor of San Diego, as well as the Republican who Gavin Newsom beat in a general election about 2 years ago, John Cox. Pilar?
All right. Fox's William La Jeunesse joining us live from Los Angeles, California. Thank you so much for being here with us.
You bet. Thank you.
Switching gears, everybody, taking a live look at the U.S. Capitol in our nation's capital. Big thanks to all of our sister stations